Hi you guys, so it's Kiyoshi. I'm back for another video. So today I'm here to do another cook and clean with me. So on this particular night it was Taco Tuesday, so we're gonna cook tacos and I'm going to meal prep for the next day because I started working overtime at my second job, so the next day I wouldn't be home until later, so I wanted to have dinner already ready for my daughter and my mom. So tonight we're gonna go ahead and start cooking. So my daughter's gonna help me cook tonight. She always loves to help me cook. So if you guys like these types of videos, please make sure you give it a thumbs up, make sure you subscribe, and let's get to cooking and cleaning. Alright you guys, as you can see, me and my daughter were just really silly. We just laugh and talk while we're cooking. So right here I am going ahead and start prepping the ingredients for the dishes that I'm going to make tonight. So like I said, we're going to make tacos for Taco Tuesdays, and then the next day I'm going to go ahead and prep the stuffed peppers, so that way the next day they can go ahead and just warm them up and eat them for dinner. So I'm just, chaperoning or supervising while she's cooking, and I'm going ahead and just prepping everything. Alright, the ground turkey is going, so I'm going ahead and getting the peppers ready to stuff, and my daughter's going ahead and kneading the it's a microwavable package of brown rice. I just didn't feel like cooking in rice, so this little package was going to be enough for the filling inside of our peppers. So I'm just showing you guys a little close-up of me prepping the peppers. Alright, then now that I have some of the peppers cut up, my daughter's going to go ahead and head over to the sink and wash and clean those off for me so we can get them ready to go into the oven. Alright, so you guys know I believe in cleaning up as I go, so anything that we've already used that can be cleaned or washed off, I'm going ahead and cleaning it up and getting my daughter to wash those things off. And I'm just making sure to mix up this ground turkey to make sure it's cooked well and through, so we can go ahead and get the tacos and the stuffing for the peppers together. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put the peppers on these 2 sheet pans. That way we can go ahead and stick them in the oven and cook them for about 15 to 20 minutes. I'm going to get my daughter to set the oven to 400 degrees, and it'll beep once it's hot enough. And when it does that, we'll go ahead and pop the peppers into the oven. Okay, now that the ground turkey is ready, we're going to go ahead and half the meat. So we're going to use half of the turkey for the tacos, and we're going to use half of it for the stuffing for the peppers. And I can just say that I love cooking with my daughter. It gives us bonding time, and it also helps her to learn how to cook and be responsible. So right here I'm just showing her how to put the taco season onto the ground turkey. Alright, so now that we're through cooking the taco meat, we're going to go ahead and clean up as we go, like I said. So I'm going to have to use this skillet again. So I'm going to go ahead and clean it out because I'll need it for the stuffing for the peppers. So I'm going to go ahead and just wash a few dishes right quick. Right, so by the time we got through washing dishes, the oven beeped and was ready for us to put the peppers in. So I'm teaching my daughter how to pull out the rack when it's hot and to stick the peppers in so they can cook. Alright, now the peppers in the oven, we're going to go ahead and prep the stuffing for the peppers. So we're going to use the same skillet, put some vegetable oil on there, put our meat back in there to add all of our ingredients for the peppers. So what we put in there is some seasoning salt, some peppercorn, and then we'll add all our vegetables and things to make our stuffing. Alright, you guys, so what you see me getting ready to add in here is the brown rice, and I'll show you the package in a minute, and then I'm going to go ahead and add in our mixed vegetables as well. Alright, so next, after mixing that up, we're going to go ahead and add in some black beans, and we're just going to stir that all up, and I'm just showing you what the can looks like. And so after that, we wanted to taste it just to make sure it tasted good, so I gave my daughter a little sample on the plate, and she thought it was really good. So yeah, we're going to warm that up, and then we're going to stuff the peppers when they get ready. Alright, so here I'm prepping the rest of the ingredients for the tacos. So I'm just cutting up the tomatoes right here, and then we're going to go ahead and put in the toaster over the taco shells. I know they say don't put them in the toaster oven, but we do it anyway because ain't nobody got time to be turned on the oven even though it was already on. So I'm teaching my daughter how to put it in there. So then she decided to go ahead and get them out. She said they were hot, so she used the oven mitt to get them out. So yeah, she's doing that, and then once she gets done, she's gonna start getting her tacos ready to eat. So she's filling up her tacos and putting all the toppings and things that she wants on them. Alright, you guys, so you know I'm big on taking my lunch to work. So right here I'm showing you how I prep my taco salad to take to work. So I got some I think sunflower seeds, some lettuce, some ground turkey, and then in there I think I put, let's see, the cheese, the sour cream, and the salsa. And then in that one I think I had sliced apples. So that's also what I do at night when I cook. I also make enough for me to take for lunch for the next day. Alright, you guys, as I mentioned before, I told you guys we like to talk and play games while we having dinner. So on this particular night we decided to play Taboo. And so basically I was just explaining, you know, what we were doing. So you have to read the card. Like, the card has a word on it, you're not allowed to say the word or any of the words on the card. So you have to describe the word on the card and get the person to say it without using any of the words that are on the card. I hope that wasn't confusing. It sounded like it was confusing. So we just played that while we ate dinner.
Okay, this is a green thing that grows outside, and if you touch it, it makes you have to go to the doctor and put on a special medicine because it's uncomfortable, because you have to rub on it all the time.
Thorns?
But it's this
Poison ivy.
Yep. Oh, good job. This is the color of a squash.
Green.
The squash we eat all the time. What color is it?
I forgot.
Oh my God.
Purple.
A sunflower is this color.
Yo.
Thank you. I ran out of time.
No.
How many I got? 3? Yeah, I got 3.
Okay. My dad ain't got no
Hair.
but he is
Bald.
I think I mean.
Oh, wait, give me the pencil.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Alright, I got one. Alright.
Keep going.
Me and Dad.
Go.
Me and Dad always go to the
bowling alley.
No. My brother always wants to go to the
skating ring. The movie.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, when we went to go see Mario, we lived in a
hotel.
No.
A car?
We had to park in a
parking lot.
No. What is this?
A deck.
This whole house.
We had to park in a hotel?
Mom, what is this whole house?
A house? A home?
No, the whole thing, even outside.
Land.
An apartment, girl.
We didn't stay in no apartment. We get to see Barney. We stayed in a hotel. Stay in no apartment, girl. What in the world?
Alright you guys, so once we got through eating and the game was over, the peppers were ready, so I'm going ahead and stuffing them inside of this container, and I'll be able to put a lid on it and put it in the refrigerator, so the next day while I'm at work they can come home, my mom and my daughter, and they can just pop them in the microwave or pop them in the oven and warm them up. Alright, so after stuffing the peppers, I did have a lot left over, so I went ahead and put it in a Ziploc bag, and I'm just going to freeze it for the next time I make stuffed peppers. And of course, the final and last thing we need to do is clean up the kitchen. Yes, after you cook, after you eat, it's time to clean up the kitchen, so I'm going ahead and putting things away and getting ready to clean up the kitchen. My daughter's going to help me. We usually do a tag team. I'll wash, she'll dry, I'll spray the counter down, she'll clean them off, those types of things. Alright you guys, so that's the end of the video. So this is what my kitchen looks like after we got through cooking, cleaning, and meal prepping. So I hope you guys enjoyed these types of videos. If you do, make sure you give it a thumbs up, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.